Okay, I received your question, Sarah, and just gonna read some parts of it so I can address it. You're saying that you're watching the Hangout and that I speak about how we become disappointed when life doesn't meet our conditions, and that it's more liberating to accept life as it is. You say, however, I am reminded of other teachings that claim that it is possible to have everything we want, a great career, financial success, and loving relationships if we adopt certain positive beliefs about ourselves and life. Considering both of these perspectives, should I strive to attain everything I want, or should I relax into what is? It is difficult for me to set my expectations and know which direction to head in. With one perspective, I feel like a failure if I don't attain everything I want. But if I consider acceptance and being one with life, I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do as a physical being, and I'm missing out on having everything I want. If I don't focus on creating a life of financial, career, and relationships success, I feel stupid for missing out on the whole point of life. I feel like I'm doing it all wrong if I let go of those pursuits and just center in reality and peace. Should I focus on experiencing the present moment as it is, or on attaining the typical human goals? If you have any opportunity to share your thoughts through a message or video, I would be very grateful. Also, when I see others who have everything that I want, it seems to be very compelling proof that I should be able to have the same. I wonder if I should be able to have everything I want and then also practice presence. Okay, Sarah, thank you for your question. It's a great question. You know, the goal of life, Sarah, is beyond life. It's not in life. The goal of life is to realize the self. It is to awaken to truth, to awaken to the source, to come to the revelation of your wholeness. So that is not in life. That is what life appears in. So the goal of life is to realize that which is in a way the creator of life and the experiencer of life, but not in life itself. The goal is not in life itself. Now, if you see it otherwise and your interest is in attaining good relationships and good jobs and nice home and nice family and financial success and all sorts of enjoyable experiences, get yourself ready for disappointment, because it is inevitable that whatever you desire and you attain will only be a setup for the next desire and the next attainment. You look around, if you look around and you perceive other people having already attained what you want, you are only looking at the surface. You know, as they say, the grass looks greener on the other side of the fence. But when you are on the other side of the fence, where the grass is greener, you will be very surprised to see how much suffering and anguish there is that is being suppressed or not. It might even be out in the open. So my recommendation to you is, rather than looking out into the world at what glitters and pursue relationships and financial success and all of those worldly situations, I advise you to contemplate what you truly are, what is the reality of your experience. Because you see, if you place your happiness on worldly events, you will notice that worldly events are temporal. They don't last. They're constantly shifting. The stock market collapses. Houses that are very attractive. Once you inhabit them, you have to spend so much time and money and effort to maintain them. You may have wealth, financial wealth, and you'll be surrounded by vultures that are making your life miserable, or by a boss that is unhappy and mistreating his subordinates or her subordinates. It is always a catch out in the world, because the world is conditional. When the weather is good, you are happy. When it's rainy, you're unhappy. When it's snowy, well, if you ski, you love it. If you don't ski, you're pretty miserable. That's constantly changing. So your question about, is it possible to have both your cake and eat it? The answer is yes, it is possible for you to have your cake and both eat it. But you need to have your cake first. You need, first of all, to come to the revelation of the self. Come to the revelation of what you truly are. Meaning, realize that what you truly are is beyond what appears. Maybe the daughter, mother, the woman, the man, the form appears, the world appears, but what you are is beyond what appears. You need to come to the realization of that is beyond what appears, that which perceives all appearances, that which truly perceives. You need to come to that revelation, which means to know yourself. Once you come to the knowledge of yourself, then what may be revealed to you is that the dream, the world, body, mind that you experience is made out of yourself, is an intimate part of yourself, is your own mind, is your own dream. And once you come to the revelation of what you truly are, you will realize that you are already inherent peace, love, beauty, and happiness. And in that revelation, the world, body, mind that you are experiencing outside of you, that you are pursuing and chasing or fighting against, will come home, will sweeten, will reveal itself to be your dream, the dream of Shiva, the dream of consciousness, and will become sweet, loving, celebratory, joyful, happy, and creative and celebratory. So, in a nutshell, first you need to contemplate the self. You need to contemplate what is the reality of your experience. You need to contemplate what you truly are. And upon the revelation of the reality of consciousness and its universality, then and only then will whatever your heart desires be manifest to you. But you will be knowingly aware that your happiness is not conditional, does not depend on phenomenal events does not depend on a good job or good relationship or a good financial situation, but can celebrate the world out of the creativity and sense of celebration and joy that you as consciousness is. Okay, well, best to you in your inquiry, and thank you for your question.